Hey everybody, I'm back again. It is me, just with another Babbleplay. I have dabbled a bit in the secret world. Played for like an hour or two, or 783. But anyway, anyway, I found out that it's got a spin-off. Actually, I've known that for a while. I bought it kind of right away and already collected the free crap that you got for playing it, for buying it for Secret World. And then I didn't touch it for a while. But you know what? Let's dig in. The park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
Well then, let's find
Go and ask information.
Yes, because information will know where the bear is. No, you will ask them to let you in so you can look for the bear, and I can't bloody move. Buttons aren't doing anything. The recording seems to still be going, but bananas, potatoes. I seem to be very much stuck. Not even escape does anything. Alright, I'm going to see if I can stop the recording. Alright. I could indeed stop the recording, but no other button worked, so I alt-tabbed out. But then, when I went back to the game after that, it worked just fine. So I did.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
Yes, I already made my way to the car park. I'm just coming back for a teddy bear. I'm sure this won't actually slow me down in any way, shape, form, fashion, or manner. Examine plaque. I don't have plaque. I brush very well, thank you. I'm trying to examine the plaque. It's picking on me. It's not letting me So do I figure this out? Do I screw it and move on? Do I eat my shoes? I'm really not sure. That last one, but you never know. Hello? No, it's one of those locks that lets it swing just a little ways. Alright. Oh, hello, there's a guy here. Of course there is. They just closed.
Hey, Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Oh, damn it. Well, if the gate was locked, how did he get in? Seriously, he can't squeeze through those things.
Where are you going?
This way, Mommy.
Yeah, it promises visual cues. But I see nothing.
Wait for Mommy, Callum!
This way.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream.
Yeah, it's designed that way.
It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees. The park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Yes, anyway.
Callum, where are you going?
Catch me, Mommy.
No, get back here. I am your mother, what the hell? Flashing back to Silent Hill 4 on the escalator with the wall men coming out of the walls and swinging at me. Was that 2 or 4? That was 4. Because 4 had the subway.
Oh, God. The park. What happened here? Wait for over, Mommy!
You crossed over into the other world, lady. That plain and simple. Okay, I can run. Run, run, run. Run like a little run. Alright. But I'm guessing this... I'm guessing I don't get infinite runs, so I'd better conserve it.
Stop! Callum!
In case I see a monster or my child, which I will then run after. Because he's an a-hole. Get back here. I am your mother. You will listen to me right now. Yeah, I know what I just said. Shut up. For the intents and purposes of this game, I am the mother... Is Satan's... Well, that was not a nice thing to say about Katie Killian. Alright. Anyway... Yeah, not going in there. Yeah. No. Anyway, for the intents and purposes of this game, I am that child's mother. And I will address him as such. Thank you very much. Now, where was I? Jason! Jason! Wait, wrong game. Hold on. I'm looking for Sarah Connor. No, wait, no. Hold on. Has anybody seen a little girl? She's lost in Silent Hill. No, wait. Alright. Got to examine the shoe. I don't see it.
Come on, Mommy.
Where are you? You smelly son of a fishwig. Alright, I can't imagine the shoe. I can't examine the shoe.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Alright. I may have paused the recording until I could figure it out. You have to be centered exactly on the object you want to look at, and it'll get a little highlighting nimbus around it.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh?
Chad the Chipmunk,
drunk guy
worst
in a
in
suit.
class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. He's beaten every night. He will have a dead-end job. He will die a nobody's slob. Oh my God, somebody did not like Chad. Handwritten note. Handwritten note.
What is this about?
Okay, that is... Purchased the land for a pittance on Solomon Island, although I might add whatever old Archie Henderson did. The locals, just mentioning his name, had them slamming doors and locking shutters when I arrived on the island. Lawyers arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still came personally to deliver the keys and a warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson did things, and the land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warding me off. I have vision for this place, and I will see that vision through to the end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I can't imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Well, good. Nice to know somebody's planning on making something of themselves.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Come on, this way.
Which way? And accomplishing something. True, what he built turned out to be this park, but, you know,
Callum!
Over
Might-
here.
might not be his fault. Anyway, so we gonna go where the kid
I'm not
go?
playing anymore, Callum. Don't hide from me, Callum.
It said it would give me visual cues.
Callum, stay where you are.
Come on, Mommy.
Alright, dead end that way, so let's...
Callum, stay where you are. Hello?
Hello?
Where are you?
Do I go that way, or do I go that way? Meh. This would
Mount,
appear to...
sweetie.
This would appear to be a dead end. I'm
Callum,
gonna keep calling out.
where did you go?
He doesn't answer anymore. I don't like that. Alright. Let us ride the swan. Riding the swan, gonna see spooky things. La 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 la. Into the scariest tunnel in all of this place. Boom ba doom doom. Actually, this is the very first thing I come across, so it's probably not the scariest place in all this place. But I'm assuming it's the scariest tunnel I'm gonna ride a swan boat through. And I can move my head, so this is not a cutscene. I have been standing here like a moron, or sitting here in this boat like a moron, just...
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children.
Just
A
drooling.
boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Drooling and
They
staring.
were very poor
Bah.
and had very little to bite or sup.
Yes. Staring off like a zombie into the distance, drooling, staring straight ahead. There we go.
What
Boom.
will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there.
You're kind of a...
No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep.
Yeah.
Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Alright. Good for him.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread.
Why is he
and
complicit
warns
in
them
this?
that they will get no more food that day.
I mean, even if she's a monster...
Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
Yeah, they... you know, it's kind of what they should do.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods,
You did it
the
on
children were
purpose!
sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
Yeah, I'm sure you couldn't have, you know...
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of
Medieval
bread
cottage.
and led them deep into the forest once again.
Normally I try not to talk over this stuff, but it's Hansel and Gretel. You all know... And if you don't know the story, you had a
Hansel
weird
broke
childhood.
his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Actually, the birds were working for the witch.
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Until they reported their parents to CPS. Not exactly the happiest ending, but...
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house.
It was
Its
Roman
walls were
Polanski's
made of
house.
gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
Yes. And actually, I'm old enough to make that joke without having stolen it from Family Guy.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house?
Probably everything from ants to rats to anything in the forest. You made a house out of gingerbread.
Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here.
Give them real food.
Hide, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Gingerbread is more substantial than a lollipop. Whoa, hey, what? No.
Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
You people and your weird hipster fad diets.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to.
It's a very simple order.
I do not know how.
How stupid is she pretending to be?
Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And
Is she gonna climb inside? Oh no.
Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward.
I almost thought for a moment she was gonna crawl in like this.
Slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Then they had a nice meal of gingerbread and roast witch, then went home and killed...
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch.
I was kidding.
And ate her.
I was also going to say then they went home and taught their parents a lesson about what happens when you friggin' stab people in the back. Not as much fun when they decide to screw with the stories before I can, because, you know, I thought I was going to... hello, Mr. Swan. I don't necessarily mean Mr. I mean, could be a woman. You could be a female duck boat. I'm just not going to flip it over and check the particular credentials. And I didn't mean to call you a duck. You're very much a swan. Yes, I'm very sorry, Mr. Bloody-Eyed Swan Boat. I'm going to stick with Mr. for now till, you know, further evidence presents itself that I'm not going to look for. I'm just going to, you know, hope this finishes up and move on, because, you know, swan boat, looking at me with a bloody eye. I want to get away from this boat very quickly. Not that I think anywhere else in the park is any safer, because, you know, it's all one horror park.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were
That's
always
weird.
hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Okay, Lorraine, I need you to focus and
Callum, where did you go?
stop drifting into creepy emo
Mommy
territory.
needs to see you, Callum.
This is not the time for you to write your emo poetry on your
Wait for Mommy.
high school geography notebook cover.
Come back, Callum.
Where is that kid? Seriously, I would
Another
never strike a
accident.
kid, but this kid would get
This
punished
place. Wait, Callum.
in rational, understandable ways that don't involve... Oh god, there's a car alarm. Oh god, there's a car alarm. Hold on, there's a note. Despite constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbons, so the only real question is customers. I am not truly worried. They will come out of simple curiosity. What I needed was from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. Astonishing to think that residents of positive emotions can fuel such a process. Henderson chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has all been for nothing. But what is this? I'm afraid to turn around. There might be something attracted by the car alarm, and I turn around so very, very slowly. I don't like that. I would like to turn around with speed. Oh, hello, Teddy Bear. Are you Callum's Teddy Bear? You want to come with me? Are you Mr. Bear? Callum needs to get better at naming things. Seriously.
Wait for Mommy.
Anyway, I think we've had enough of this for right now, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have
Now,
too.
sweetie.
Even if I'm completely ruining the tone and mood. Anyway, so welcome to Horrorland, and we will be back more next time. Please like, comment, or subscribe. Or, you know what? You don't have to do that. I'm not the boss of you. I don't tell you what to do. Take care. Bye-bye.